Welcome guys. Today I want to start a new series. It's gonna be a Madden NFL franchise mode series. I'm gonna play this series on Madden NFL 18 because to be honest with you, I don't have Madden NFL 19 as of right now. I probably won't get it either because I don't think it's necessary to get a new Madden game every year because other than the new players, nothing really changes in these games. So, like I said, I'm gonna do a franchise series on this channel right now. I want to do something a little, yeah, I'd say a little bit unconventional, because usually in franchise mode and you do a player, you're probably the quarterback. But what I want to do in this series is playing a running back and actually not being a early round draft pick running back. So I'm not an instant starter, or I'm not actually playing as a running back that much in the beginning, or yeah. So I actually have to make my way through the team and work my way up the depth chart. Actually, so um this is actually the third attempt I'm making at this video because I've done this twice as an undrafted running back. I've never been signed to a team, so I had to retire my player twice already after skipping through every week of one whole season without being signed to a team. So this time I'm actually picking the player as a late round draft pick, so I might actually be on a team during the season and can play a couple of games. So yeah, let's jump into it, have fun, and yeah. Okay, as you can see right now, I've loaded into the menu of Madden NFL 18. I'm gonna just start a new franchise. I'm gonna do this whole thing in the offline mode. I'm starting a new franchise. I'm using the preseason rosters. I've yeah done both the other options as an undrafted player before, and like I said, it didn't really matter. I didn't get signed anyway, so yeah. What I didn't say before, I want to do a whole fantasy draft in this series. So basically, every player gets redrafted to a new team. So basically, the whole league gets shuffled around. So bad teams could actually end up being good. Good teams could actually end up being really, really bad. So it just adds a fun element because I think you can't do that in real life. So if you have the option in a video game, why not try it and why not use it? I think it's a fun idea. So if you think otherwise, let me know in the comments below. I'll start a new series or start a new career, and I can change it up. But I think that yeah, it's a fun thing to do, especially for a video series. And yeah, so now I'm in the creating players menu. I do want to do a custom player. I don't really want to just pick a player in the league and just go on from there. And I'm gonna be a balanced running back. Like I said, I'm gonna be a late round pick. Name of my player is gonna be, as you probably can tell from the top right corner, I'm a Saints fan, so I'm gonna give my player Mark Ingram's, yeah, I wouldn't call it nickname, but well, it actually is a nickname, but it's for when he comes back angry from a bad game. Saints fans like to call him Mark Angram. So kind of Ingram and angry put together in one word. So I'm just gonna go with that. I'm not really that creative with names, so I'm just gonna stick with that. Of course, he's from Alabama, and that's my player. I'm gonna accept and continue. My league settings, I'm gonna do this on difficulty pro right now because I haven't played Madden in a while, so I think I might be a little bit rusty, and it might be good to just start off at pro, not all pro. I might change it later if I can get my experience back a little bit. So yeah, all the other stuff other than instant starter I'm gonna turn off. I'm just gonna leave in this section at the default values. At the clock management, I'm gonna do 5-minute quarter lengths just to not make every game too long for the videos. And one thing I'm gonna turn to automatic is the weekly training, because after a while you're doing basically every drill again and again. It just gets repetitive after a while, and it's just not enjoyable. And I want to enjoy this series as much as you do. So yeah, I'm just turning that to auto. And yeah, let's get to the franchise mode. First thing that's gonna happen is the draft that I selected, and I hope I'm actually being drafted right now. Why is there no draft? Did I not select draft? Oh yeah, there it is. Start fantasy draft. I'm just blind. I just read the huge week 1 in the top left corner and not the big yellow box that says start your fantasy draft. Yeah. Sorry guys. Yeah, so as I said, the whole teams are getting shuffled around as this processes or simulates. I'm just gonna skip this over and I'll see you when it's done.
2 hours later.
Okay, so the draft is done. I'm actually on a team this time. I'm on the Baltimore Ravens. I'm the 3rd string running back. And yeah, I hope I can work my way up to 1st string quarterback in the course of the season. Let's see who's on my team actually. My team. Depth chart. So that's an interesting one. The quarterback for the Baltimore Ravens is Big Ben Roethlisberger. So coming from the Steelers to the Ravens, yeah, that's, well, he's a good quarterback, but it's weird seeing him in a Ravens uniform. So coming to the running backs, LeGarrette Blount is the #1 running back, which isn't actually too bad. He's alright, and Brandon Oliver is the #2, with Wendell Smallwood actually being the #4 here. But that's not too bad of a group. I think I can actually make it to the #1 spot pretty soon. Yeah, but it's alright. Yeah, that's a good position for me to be in. Lee Smith at tight end. Actually, yeah, not too bad. I'll take it. And I'm actually #3 tight end on the depth chart as well. That's kind of a surprise. I didn't think I'd be on the tight end depth chart. Oh, sorry, I was at the fullback depth chart. Just we don't have a fullback. Everyone is a tight end. Yeah. Cause I think a running back would not make a good tight end. That's why I was surprised, but that's the fullback depth chart. Sorry, brain fart. Now to the wide receivers. Oh my goodness, we actually look like we have a good wide receiver group, with Amari Cooper being the #1 wide receiver. Chris Hogan being the number 2, and Chris Godwin being number 2, Paul Richardson being number 4, and Cecil Shorts being the number 5 guy. That in a combination with Big Ben Roethlisberger, I think we actually have a good offense here. It looks good. Tight end, Gary Barnidge, not too bad, not too bad. I'm starting to like that team. Yeah, okay. Just looking at my blockers there, if they can actually be good enough to open some holes. And it actually looks like we have one of the worst O-lines in the league. That might hurt us a little bit, but all right, it's not too bad. Defense, Julius Peppers at defensive end. Damon Harris is defensive tackle. Not too bad. Nick Perry as an outside linebacker. Zach Brown as the middle linebacker. Whitney Merciless at outside linebacker. Darius Butler and Leon Hall at cornerback. I started off being excited about this team. I'm not really anymore. I have to admit that. Safety, Jimmy Ward is alright. Strong safety. Kurt Coleman, What is going on? It looks like we don't have a kicker and a punter on the team. Which would actually be interesting. A team without a kicker and a punter. And I'm the number 1 kick returner, so I have a chop on the team. I'm probably gonna make the cut for the regular season, so it looks good. It looks good. Yeah, kick and punt returner. Looking good. Looking good. Yeah. It looks like we actually don't have a kicker or a punter on the team, which would make playing a little bit difficult. I don't know if that would actually even be allowed in the NFL rulebook to not have somebody assigned as a kicker or punter. So let's just play the first preseason game. The Washington Redskins at the Baltimore Ravens. Let's see how it goes. Maybe I can get some late snaps in the offense. But yeah, the team is a 83 overall, with the Washington Redskins being an 86 overall. So we're in a slight disadvantage here, but I mean, it's preseason. It doesn't really matter. So the goals are, I have to gain 30 yards rushing and score 1 touchdown. So I should get some snaps as an actual running back. But just because I have the goals doesn't really mean that much in a game, because I just have the goals and never get a snap as an actual running back and just return kicks and punts the whole game. So yeah, I don't know why the loading is taking so long. Yeah. The silence before the storm. I just hope my game didn't crash right now, but the ball is still spinning, so it looks like we're still loading. But it yeah, it takes a minute. So, yeah, we don't really need the intro. Let's just see who the Redskins have as players. And there he is, Mark Ingram with the number 20. And the kickoff is coming in for the return. And there was a gap for a second, but didn't quite make it through there. But nice return for a couple of yards. 25 yards return, not too bad. Giving us a starting position at the 35-yard line, I believe, if I saw this correctly. Yeah, and now I'm not in the actual game anymore. And yeah, I'll just jump to and okay, we're punting, so I am or they're punting, so I'm returning the punt. I thought I might be on the special teams on the other side as well, but I'm actually not. So let's see if we can do a better return this time. And yeah, couldn't get off that tackle. Just a couple of yards, but not too bad. Starting position at the 32-yard line. Just hoping that I can get a couple of offensive snaps in. And yeah, I'm doing a fast sim, so I don't have to click the button as much. And the first half or the third quarters are over. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. I had the goals to get, I think it was 30 yards rushing and a touchdown, and I didn't even get a snap on offense. I'd like to see something where you can actually fulfill the goals. So maybe say I should get 50 yards returning and maybe a return touchdown, which would be a lot harder than a usual touchdown. But I actually have a chance to do that. And not being able to play on offense and still having goals for the offense is yeah, it kind of sucks. I got some experience points there. I actually haven't paid any attention of what the final score was. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let's see what the upgrades are. Ooh, they are expensive ones. But let me just no, I'm not gonna upgrade anything yet. I'm just gonna save some of the points. Okay, the game ended 23-17 for the Redskins. Okay, yeah, it's a preseason game. We're 0-1 in the preseason. Doesn't really matter. What matters is the regular season and maybe getting into the postseason. But yeah, let's just play another game. Just yeah, go to the next week as the actual practicing or training is done automatically. I don't have to worry about that. The second game will be in Miami against the Miami Dolphins. Let's see if we can get a couple more snaps even on special teams, because 2 snaps wasn't really that much. So yeah, hope I can do a little bit more this time, not just sitting there and watch the simulation do its job. And we're back into the loading screen. It's gonna take a little bit. Yeah, same goals as last time. Gain 30 yards rushing and score a touchdown. Hopefully I can get a chance this time to actually can get some offensive snaps in there, so I can actually fulfill these goals. But like I said, I'll actually be happy to get a couple more snaps on special teams already. So yeah, let's just wait for the loading to be done and get into the game. And like I said, let's see what players the Redskins had. I didn't really see any players of the Redskins, so yeah, probably same with the Dolphins. But yeah, I hope I can see a little bit more of that when it comes to the regular season. And yeah, skip the intro again. I wish there'd be an option where you can automatically skip the intro. What is going on today? I can speak today. And I don't actually get the ball. I'm a blocker. But yeah, I think I did a good job there. And yeah. Yeah, Big Ben in a Ravens uniform. It looks weird. And speed too fast, and we're getting a kick return. But other than that, it's basically just watching some colors flash around the screen. And I'm still not returning the kick, and I didn't get the block. That was just bad playing. That was on me. I'm sorry about that. We could have gotten maybe 2 or 3 more yards there. That was totally my fault. And the third snap I'm playing, I hope I can get a return this time, and I actually get the ball. Yeah. I think that was for me not getting the block earlier. Yeah. That was not a good return. There was nothing there. I'm going with the return right here, just so I'm the single back. So I actually am the one that gets the ball. And oh my. Yeah. There was I said return right, but there were no blockers on the right side of the field. So where am I supposed to go? There were 3 opposing players in my face right when I caught the ball. And we actually get some snaps this game. Yeah, I'll actually enjoy it. And yeah, I'm just gonna fair catch that one. That is too far back in the end zone. I'm not gonna get this one back out to the 25. So, yeah, no offense so far. The Ravens trailing again. 10-30. Oh my lord. 10-37 loss. Yeah, I'm lost for words right now. And I said I was excited about this team. It looked good for the first 3 or 4 pages of the depth chart, and it just went downhill from there. So yeah, not really sure what to do about that. So I think I'm actually gonna play the preseason in this video. I'm just the next 2 games, since I'm just basically watching colors jumping around the screens and not really doing that much, and it's not really taking up that much time. I'm doing 4 games this video, and the third game is at Baltimore against the Buffalo Bills. They're 2-0 and we're 0-2, so not a good sign. yeah, maybe we can win one game in preseason. I seriously hope so. And did I just skip the game? Did I actually just chip the game? Skip the game. I think I did. I'm so sorry about that, guys. I don't know what's up with me today. I can't talk. I'm skipping games I want to play. I think I skipped the game. It could be that I was just inactive for the game, but there was no notice or anything about that, so I actually think it was my fault. So let's just play the last game, which is against the Saints. Yeah, my favorite team. So, but we're actually evenly matched. So, how are the Ravens on 86 right now? Weren't they at 83 against Washington? Did we get a new player? Sorry, I don't know that much about Madden, so sorry if you're sitting in front of your screen and yelling at me for not knowing what I'm doing. But I could swear that the rating in week 1 of preseason was an 83. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't know what's up with me today. I can't speak. I'm skipping games. It could just be that I can't remember two numbers. So back in the horribly slow loading screen. Um, I might have to say I'm playing this on the Xbox. Um, but I don't know if that makes any difference because Madden 18 only released for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4, I think. And I don't know if there's any speed differences between these two consoles. So, yeah, actually talking about that, that might be the only reason I might get Madden NFL 19 because I can play it on a PC. So, yeah, punt return. But yeah, let's jump into the game, and when it's simulating again, I might just talk a little bit about that. Yeah, how about some blocking? Luckily, I got out of it, but yeah, special teams blocking isn't really a strong suit of this team, I think. And yeah, not really that much time about to talk about 18 and 19, Madden 18 and 19. That isn't clear. Yeah, I'm just running into a pile of players there. Could have gone to the right. There was so much open space there. Yeah, like I said, I'm not the best Madden player there is, but I just enjoy playing it. So, yeah, that's why I play it. Yeah, let's just do another return. Yeah, looks like we actually could get some decent field position there with a 3-point deficit. What am I supposed to do there? Guys, help me, please. Why is my team not blocking for me? Yeah. And yeah, so Now I might have some time to talk about Madden 18 and 19. Thing is, like I said, 19 finally got a version for PC, or to be more precise. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little bit confused what happened there. But yeah, Madden 19 actually has a version on Windows 10 that I could play on a PC where I have a little bit better or much better performance than on an old Xbox One, not even an Xbox One S or Xbox One S. So I'm thinking about maybe getting that one to get some gameplay, but for now it is a little bit too expensive, to be honest. I'm still waiting for it to maybe get a little bit cheaper. And yeah. So yeah, preseason is over now. We lost 3 games. Yeah. It doesn't look good. I'll just say like that. And yeah, 4 games, 3 losses, and 1 win, which I accidentally skipped, and which was a simulation. Sorry about that, guys. Again. But yeah, that's it for this video. I hope I'm doing better and a little bit more in the coming videos of this series. But make sure to check out my other videos and stay tuned with this series. But for now, that's it, and yeah, bye.